It'll hopefully help you find some clarity, get clear on your dream income, dream lifestyle, and a little bit of how to get there. Since maybe I've been getting a little bit esoteric, I thought I'd get straight down to a story, sort of a nuts and bolts story that I've heard quite a lot, an example of what I'm talking about, of what I see as a problem as I'd hope to help people overcome. Might not be for you, so if you have an idea what your biggest problem is, what your biggest fear is, if you wouldn't mind sticking it in the comments, it'd be very useful. May be able to help you out. A story I hear quite often is examples say it's somebody at college has some ambitions in life to go somewhere, trying to educate. They don't have that much money. They want to finance themselves through college. So they think, oh right, I need to fund myself, help myself out. So I'm going to go get a job. And they go around and they spend a huge amount of time, enormous amount of time and energy applying for every job, usually at KFC or McDonald's or Burger King or Starbucks coffee. And they find that everybody else is also applying for this particular job. And it's just, they're finding it really depressing and finding it really hard that they're not very often not even getting job interviews and this sort of thing. I like to talk to them, and after 5 minutes of talking to them, it becomes quite apparent that they're very keen on gardening, which isn't very surprising because I spend a lot of time in allotments and such like. And I suggest to them, well, on your way from home, just to this, when you walk to this job interview, you walk past hundreds of big houses with big gardens and keen gardeners. You happen to like gardening, you happen to like a bit of garden landscaping, you happen to know rather a lot about it. When you talk about it, people respect you and value your opinion, your input. I know for a lot of people it might be a bit much, but I'm sure if you knocked on a load of doors as you were off on your way to your job opportunity, job interview, that you would find one of these people would happily employ you, employ this young person who was talking to, as a gardener, as a landscape gardener, as a designer of some sort. You'd have far more sense of belonging, far more money. You'd be treated with respect. Your ideas would be valued. Be doing something you enjoy, creating something you value that the people you're creating it for value, doing a job that nobody else is applying for. And that does seem to be a common theme of just being able to see a bit of opportunity, having a bit of belief in yourself. The common theme in particular is the large multinationals. Just because everybody seems to buy from multinationals doesn't mean you have to work for one. You can work for anybody you like. You don't have to have anything to do with any of these large companies and such like. Just imagine the relief of suddenly having a door open and suddenly realizing you don't have to do any of these things that most people would tell you are realistic or grown up. You just have to, that's just the way it is. Well, actually, quite frequently it isn't. It might be for them because they don't want to see anything else. Anyway, hope that was helpful and gave you a little bit to think about. If you do have a biggest problem or a biggest fear, what you would really like, wouldn't mind putting it in the comments and we'll have a go at answering it. Thanks very much. Bye for now.